as you know, from a medium and long-term perspective, and for us, China is like a second half in terms of that opportunity. China is definitely for us is an interesting investment. And as you just said, there are specific sectors, I think, that are very much supported. You know, China is transitioning right now into a high-tech economy. We can see how much of a lead they take also in terms of everything that is around greening and more sustainability. So the electric vehicle space obviously is gaining much more over Europe, US, and Japan, etc. So there are specific pockets, I think, that warrant very long-term investment themes. But of course, right now, I'm getting actually even more positive from a trading opportunity perspective, because we can see that the government's resolve is very strong around propping up the equities market. And then, of course, if you're on the ground right now, it's extremely positive sentiment, which is something we really needed, right? So because of the Lunar New Year holidays, we've seen, and you just reported on it.
How many clients are writing checks and saying, Stefanie, go invest in China? There's one thing about you selling China and saying, this is, telling clients, investors, this is all looking good. But how many of them are actually signing checks and saying, okay, here's the money, go do it?
So I give you first an interesting, because obviously I cannot tell you exactly what the clients are doing.
But I don't want to put your job at stake.
I give you very interesting anecdotes, because we've just been out, of course, before Chinese New Year, presenting our CIO 2024 outlook. We have been in 9 locations here in the region, and we have seen more than 1,000 plus clients. We have also done some polling around what's the China equities opportunity. And you go into a room and you think, looking at where the market is trading, you get a feedback and we asked, do you see China's equities being trading up or down at the end of the year? And you think, given where the market is trading, maybe you get a very negative response. No, that's not the case. So actually, the investors perceive the opportunity as very balanced. So we had a 45-45 kind of, and the rest was undecided in terms of, are we going up or going down? And I think that is also almost showing us an inflection point in terms of sentiment, because lots of the sentiment is also local negative sentiment, of course also foreign negative sentiment. But I think, that gives you a perspective as to the clients we deal with, how they are looking at the opportunity. And then, of course, on the back of that, there's a half that is looking for us to reap the rewards and invest for them.